Hello everyone and welcome to a new edition of Insights. If you'd like to learn more about the topics discussed here today, you can find more information and archived copies of the monthly Village newsletter in the news section at pleasantprairieonline.com. Residents who are planning to be away from home for a vacation or for an extended period of time can contact the Pleasant Prairie Police Department at 262-694-7353 to schedule a vacation home check. The Residential Recycling Center is now open for on-season hours. The site will be open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, with the exception of the site being closed on the first Wednesday of each month. Saturday hours at the center are 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. The Residential Recycling Center is located at 8128th Street. The Village is updating the Park and Open Space Plan. The purpose of the plan is to prepare for the Village's future park and recreation needs. The Park and Open Space Plan is prepared every 5 years as a requirement of the Wisconsin Department of Administration to make sure that planning goals, objectives, and policies are current. Read more information in the February issue of the Village newsletter. On Monday, January 22nd, the Pleasant Prairie Plan Commission considered and approved site and operational plans on behalf of Uline for interior building modifications. The plans are for a fulfillment warehouse located at 11559 80th Avenue in Lakeview Corporate Park. The entire building will be used for warehousing and storage of shipping supplies. Uline intends to occupy the space when construction is complete by May of 2018. The February issue of the newsletter contains updated information regarding TID number 6. The second and final meeting of the Joint Review Board to create the TID met on February 15, 2018. TID number 6 will help the Village meet goals and objectives set forth in the plan to attract workers and businesses, including industrial, commercial, and mixed-use developments to the Village. Jane M. Romanowski retired as Village Clerk on January 31, 2018, after 26 years of service to the Village of Pleasant Prairie. The Village sincerely thanks Jane for her dedication and extends a congratulations on her retirement. On February 1, 2018, the Village swore in Jane Snell as the new Village Clerk. Jane has been an employee of the Village of Pleasant Prairie since March of 2017 as a Human Resource Coordinator and Executive Assistant. Pleasant Prairie uses a service called Nixle that allows public safety officials to send text messages and email to subscribers in the event of a public safety emergency. If a devastating weather or emergency event occurs, Nixle will be one of the Village's main channels of direct communication to residents. In order to receive emergency messages on your smartphone, visit nixle.com and select Residents. Then follow the directions you see there. Dispose of unwanted medications around the clock at the Pleasant Prairie Police Department, located at 8600 Green Bay Road. A list of acceptable items is printed on the outside of the drop box. Please keep medication in its original container and cross off any personal information, leaving the name of the medication visible. Thank you for taking care when disposing of medication. Village staff is requesting help of residents to report non-working streetlights in residential neighborhoods. A streetlight is considered not working when it is flickering continually, not working in the dark, or if the light is on during daylight hours. Contact information to report the non-working streetlights can be found in the February issue of the Village newsletter. Mark your calendars for 2018 Triathlon road closures. The dates for these triathlons and a number of other races taking place at the Recplex and Prairie Springs Park are in the February issue of the Village newsletter. At the Village Board meeting on February 5th, the Police Department acknowledged the Pleasant Prairie Police Appreciation Association with a plaque as a thank you for their tireless work and support to make sure each officer that serves our community understands that they don't serve alone. Learn more about Environmental Protection Agency's celebration of Fix a Leak Week that runs from March 19th through the 25th in the February issue of the Village newsletter. Recplex will be hosting its annual Kids and Family Expo on Saturday, March 24th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. This free event highlights Recplex Summer Camp and offers over 50 different family-oriented vendors throughout the Fieldhouse. It is the responsibility of every owner, lessee, tenant, occupant, and other person having charge of any building or lot of property in the village to maintain and remove the snow and ice from sidewalk in front of the building or property. The village requires removal of snow and ice within 24 hours from the time the snow ceases to accumulate. On February 5th, 2 Pleasant Prairie police officers were installed on the Pleasant Prairie Police Honor Guard, Officer Patrick Gaynor and Officer Neil Steinmetz. Both were presented with an Honor Guard badge. Michael Passafaro was promoted to lieutenant on Thursday, January 25th at Village Hall, along with his colleagues that were highlighted in the January newsletter. Lieutenant Thomas Clark retired in February after 27 years of commitment to the Fire and Rescue Department. The village extends a sincere congratulations to Tom on his retirement. That's all we have this time through. To keep up to date in between issues, visit PleasantPrairieOnline.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.